The HK USP 45 is the only handgun I've owned since 2001. How obsolete is it? Obsolete? Missing a Picatinny, I guess, but that's fixed with the GG and G adapter. Not really obsolete. Everyone knows the USP is obsolete. So obsolete, in fact, that if you attempt to use it, the bullets will simply bounce off your attacker. Sorry, Anon. Time to buy a Glock. Getting into collector's item territory. Handguns haven't really gone obsolete for over 100 years now. They just get better ammo and a more efficient size package. It went from the handgun to the matchlock arquebus/musket in about 100 years. Then in another 100 years it went from the matchlock to the wheel-lock. Then another 100 years from the wheel-lock to the flintlock. Then 100 years from flintlock to percussion cap. Then 100 years after that we got smokeless powder in both automatic and semi-automatic rifles. It's been nearly 100 more years since then. What's our next great leap in firearms? What the fuck, HK? Why can't you make more of these? Everyone is immune to 45 now. USP owners need to stop acting like they own a USP for any reason other than the vibes. Makes 45 feel like stout 9mm. Ergo's good for not moving the sight when you pull the trigger. Literally can't miss if the target is within 20 yards and your front sight post is on it. Mine's a beast. It's mainly just the proprietary rail and no optics that make it obsolete, but really it still is the softest 45 in the market. Optics on a pistol, Lamau. Red dot bad. Cope, Grandpa. Resident Wombologist. No, it is a great pistol, but it is kinda chunky. Perhaps look into one of the many modern concealed carry pistols to complement it. There have been a lot of tiny 9mm pistols released in the last decade with generous magazine capacity and at least decent shooting characteristics. I wish they would make a slim version of the P2000 SK or P30 SK to complement the CC9, which sucks in my opinion. If they could bring either of them down to 1 inch, heck even 1.0x inch wide, I would buy in a heartbeat to have my micro USP. I love my USP 45. Kinda wish I would have just thrown more money back and gotten the USP Tactical or a Mark 23 instead though. That being said, I'm not at all opposed to buying more USPs in different forms and flavors.
The happiness I see when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.